We'll be back with more action from the Felt Forum after this brief timeout. Gloves semifinals. I'm Dave Sims, along with Mark Breland and Randy Gordon. And Randy, in recapping the evening to this point, who has impressed you? What fighter has impressed you the most?
Well, so far it's been the 147 Open winners. It's been Robert Camacho, and I've got to tell you, John Cozzolino, who lost to him on a decision. He impressed me, too. I want to see more of him in the future. And then there was that bout between Willie Wise and Aureliano Sosa. It was just a shame somebody had to lose it. What a bout it was.
What about you, Mark Breland?
I thought the Sosa fight was one of the most exciting fights tonight. I thought, like Randy said, the 147-pound Open.
Our next battle is in the 156-pound novice class. The winner of this battle will go on to face Keith Patriot in the championship round. Let's meet the two opponents right now with Ernie DiRaffaele.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our second half of our show. This next semifinal contest at 156 pounds, featuring novice contenders, 3 two-minute rounds. Introducing, in the gold corner, representing the Nassau BBC, Lenny Bilski. His opponent, in the blue corner, representing Knights Community Center, Ferris Christian. The referee once again, Benji Esteves.
Winner of this fight will take on Keith Patriot on April 3rd in the championship round of the 156-pound novice division. Lenny Bilski in the gold, Ferris Christian in the blue. Here's round one.
Lenny Bilski came right out. What a tough guy he is. He said as hard as he's been training so far, he has really put his head down in the last week and has stepped up every phase of his training.
Well, Christian he's using a pretty good jab right now when he uses it.
Being crowded by Lenny Bilski.
Lenny Bilski is trained by the former top welterweight contender in the world, Joe Miceli.
Bilski landing most of the blows right now. Takes another caution from Benji Esteves.
Looks like Lenny Bilski is a little bit too strong for Christian.
Well, however, in that corner there, a nice blow to the stomach by Christian. Should have got Bilski off him for at least a second or two.
Bilski's right hand comes from outside. He's got to shorten it a bit. Inside is when he's at his most dangerous, because as you said, Dave, he is very strong. And that strength begins to wear a man down very rapidly. It's his second year in the gloves. In 1985, he lost in the third round of fighting at 165 pounds. Since then, he's cut nearly 10 pounds.
Well, he likes to mix it up here, no doubt about it. Takes it. Nice left hand by Christian. Round one just about complete here at the Felt Forum. We'll be back for more action as Bilski takes on Christian here in the Golden Gloves.
So it's getting close to tax deadline time. What's the big deal, you know?
Special income tax bulletin. By April of this year, millions of Americans will wish they'd taken the time to learn about the new income tax code. Many of them will wait until the last minute to file their return. Until too late. Too bad.
Got those IRS blues.
Join host Robert Klein as he takes you on a home video guided tour of the new tax laws.
It's called the tax zone.
Trapped in a larger-than-life board game and a test of knowledge and nerve.
What is this, a quiz show? I'll take the refrigerator.
Pitted against the ever-present voice of the IRS.
Did you say IRS?
Klein will show you everything from minimizing your tax bite to your remaining tax-free benefits. No wordy pages to shuffle through.
Simple, straightforward language.
Tax Attack 87 will help you make dollars and cents of the new tax laws.
call 1-800-424-7669. In New York, 1-516-752-1488.
Bilski in a hurry to get out of his corner. On your right in the gold. How did you score that first round, Randy?
Gave it to Lenny Bilski, 20 points to 19.
I thought Bilski won. I thought he was a little bit more aggressive.
You know, the difference of this fight could come down to how the guys train. We mentioned that Bilski has just stepped up every phase. He has spent just hours in the last week watching his possible opponents. And one of the guys he was watching was Ferris Christian. Every possible move, he thinks he knows what Ferris Christian will do. He knows that jab is coming.
Mark, you have a situation with Bilski, who's big, strong, a brawler, and Christian would like to stay at distance, yet Bilski is leaning all over Christian. How do you stop something like that?
What you do is use a stiff jab from the outside and make him respect the jab. That'll keep him out. Then basically you have him where you want him.
And Mark is talking about that jab, and that's what Ferris Christian should be doing, but he's not. He's allowing himself to be pushed back to the ropes, and Bilski likes to get inside, and I'm surprised he's staying on the outside right now. But you notice how many times Christian does get back to the ropes, and there he's helpless. So look at that strength of Bilski, how he marches Christian right into the ropes. And now he's cautioned. Watch the head.
Bilski took a step backwards there on a nice jab by Christian. Bilski takes a little two-step run into that jab.
Nice combo.
Christian has a very good jab. He's just not using it.
That's right. Excellent point. He's two snapping jabs against the brawling Bilski. We'll be back for the third and final round here at the Felt Forum in a moment.
This year, we're talking pennant.
We've got the best pitching. We're stronger up the middle.
Think it's too early to be talking baseball? Not if you're a real fan. And here's where real fans will follow up on those preseason predictions. The Sporting News, the first and best news weekly in all of sports. The only one that brings you complete, in-depth coverage every week. Information you can't get anywhere else. Follow your favorite players and teams in the Sporting News, the fans' favorite for over 100 years. All the news and stats and standings, everything you want, every week, starting with the big baseball special preview issue. Grab a pencil and here's a friend with all the details.
Call 1-800-255-2000. Save more than half off the single copy price and get 38 issues of the Sporting News for 3 payments of $7.16. That's 48% off the regular price. Plus, the guide to baseball nicknames. Call 1-800-255-2000. 1-800-255-2000.
Bilski in the gold, a little redness in the left nostril area. Let's see what this third round brings.
You know, Dave, you were pointing out about that jab of Ferris Christian. It's a real hard jab. It's a good jab. And Mark, I'm surprised he's not using it all that much.
At all. He has a good jab. He snapped Bilski's head back twice in the last round, but he just stopped using the jab. He was doing pretty good at the beginning of this round, but when Bilski want to come in, he just bulls his way in.
Christian is not exactly using his footwork to get out of the way. There is room to escape the bullying tactics.
Ferris Christian coming off a real nice win over Darryl Middlebrooks. That night he showed himself to be a real smart boxer with some sharp counter punches and a real hard jab. Tonight everything seems to be missing. I mean, he is landing his share of punches.
What he's doing, he's pulling back with every punch he throws, and that's taking seconds off the punch.
But he's just not as sharp as he was. The counter punches don't seem to be there. That real hard jab is certainly not there, although it is not a bad jab. And he throws it just one shot at a time.
He throws a very good jab. If he come back with a right hand behind that jab, he would catch him every time.
Or if he throws something called a double or triple jab. Nothing wrong with that either.
Exactly.
Something he's not doing.
He hasn't done it all night.
He's just letting Bilski bull his way in.
That's something that when Christian looks at the videotape of this down the road, he's going to say, it was there for me, I didn't do it.
Oh, good left hand to the body, left hook to the head by Christian.
Christian, I think, has run out of time. And Bilski's aggressiveness will give him the decision in this one. That's the way I see it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I have to go with Bilski on this one.
I go with Bilski also, but that last round, Christian, the way he pecked away in some of those combinations, could have won him the round, although I saw it the other way, and I also saw the fight for Lenny Bilski, that man.
The winner will take on Keith Patron in the championship round.
Not too much time was left in the fight. And for the first time in the fight, it was Ferris Christian who backed Bilski to the ropes. Bilski came back with a counter right and then tried a left hook, and he jumped in with a right hand. Both fell short, then they fell into a clinch. It was a real fine third round, the best round of a real good fight.
And there's Lenny Bilski, who fought a good one. We're ready for the decision. Raffaelli.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest in the blue corner, Christian.
Wow.
When the decision was announced, Christian actually looked to his corner as if to say, I think they called the wrong corner, guys. He was surprised.
I thought Bilski beat him.
As you've been saying all night, Randy, just shows to go you how it is in amateur
You're
boxing.
right. He was ready to hear himself be declared the winner, then whoops. Oh, no.
And here's Ferris Christian's reaction.
Now watch what he does. He believes he's going to lose the fight.
He's resigned to
the
that.
eyes are sad.
Sure.
He'll glance to his corner. What? I won?
I stole. That's right. He was checking what corner. We'll be back for more action here at the Golden Gloves right after this.
"12 times, he has successfully defended his crown. But his next victory might be the sweetest."
Your heart beat fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and finalist winner in the blue corner, Knight.
Sean Knight comes away with the winner as the winner in the first bout of the evening. Sean Knight from Yonkers Police Athletic League gets the decision over Michael Weinman of the South Queens Boys Club.